The psychology and neurology of trend following. Introduction. The human tendency to follow trends is a complex interplay of psychological and neurological mechanisms. Trends influence social behavior, consumer habits, and even ideological shifts. This document explores the cognitive, emotional, and neurological underpinnings of why people follow trends, highlighting key scientific theories and empirical findings. Psychological mechanisms behind trend following. 1. Social proof and conformity. Coined by psychologist Robert Cialdini. Social proof suggests that individuals look to others for guidance on what is considered acceptable or desirable behavior. Solomon Asch's conformity experiments demonstrated that people often align their choices with the majority, even when they contradict personal judgment. 2. The bandwagon effect. The bandwagon effect describes the tendency for individuals to adopt beliefs or behaviors simply because they see others doing so. This effect is particularly evident in fashion, social media trends, and political movements. 3. FOMO. Fear of missing out. The fear of missing out is a powerful motivator that compels people to participate in trends to maintain social relevance and avoid exclusion. Studies indicate that FOMO is linked to increased social media usage and consumer spending behaviors. 4. Identity and group affiliation. People adopt trends to signal group membership, reinforcing social bonds and shared identities. Social identity theory. Tatchful and Turner explains that individuals categorize themselves into in-groups and out-groups, driving trend adoption within social circles. 5. Novelty and dopamine response. The brain is wired to seek novelty, as it often signals learning opportunities and rewards. Trends provide new stimuli that activate the brain's reward system, reinforcing engagement with new behaviors or products. Neurological foundations of trend following. 1. Mirror neurons and imitation. Mirror neurons in the brain enable imitation by firing both when an action is performed and when it is observed in others. This mechanism fosters trend adoption through subconscious mimicry. 2. The role of dopamine in reward processing. Trends often provide immediate gratification, activating dopamine release in the brain's reward circuits, e.g., the nucleus accumbens. Anticipation of social approval or belonging enhances this effect, reinforcing trend participation. 3. The prefrontal cortex and decision-making. The prefrontal cortex governs rational decision-making but is also influenced by emotional and social cues. When trends gain traction, social influence can override individual critical thinking, leading to widespread adoption. 4. The amygdala and emotional influence. The amygdala processes emotions, particularly fear and excitement, which can amplify the urgency to follow trends. Viral trends often leverage emotional triggers such as humor, outrage, or admiration to enhance engagement. Implications of trend following. 1. Consumer behavior and marketing. Companies leverage psychological principles to create viral marketing campaigns that exploit trend following behaviors. Scarcity and exclusivity tactics heighten demand by triggering FOMO and social competition. 2. Social media and digital influence. Algorithms amplify popular trends by reinforcing content that aligns with collective engagement patterns. Influencers play a pivotal role in trend propagation by acting as aspirational figures. 3. Cultural and societal impact. Trends shape cultural norms, political movements, and even collective belief systems. While trends can drive positive social change, they can also perpetuate misinformation or superficial engagement. Conclusion. Trend following is deeply rooted in both psychological and neurological mechanisms that drive human behavior. From social conformity and identity formation to dopamine-driven reward processing, the science behind trends reveals how and why people gravitate toward collective behaviors. Understanding these mechanisms empowers individuals to make informed choices about which trends to embrace and which to question, fostering a balance between social participation and critical thinking.